Hey, welcome back to Danford Golf Instruction. Today we're going to kind of do a double feature. We're going to talk about what your right arm, elbow, hand, everything should look like at the top of your swing, because that is one of the crucial areas to help you have a successful downswing. All right, we're going to talk about where it should be, what it should look like, and then we're also going to use a product or a tool to help you kind of feel that. It's called the Rotator. It was originally used for folks that have rotator cuff issues, or if you lack internal shoulder rotation. If you don't know what that is, check out the previous video that I just posted, and it'll kind of tell you what the cause is and what the fix is also. So we're going to talk about those two things today. As always, make sure you give us a like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for future videos, and thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about your right arm, what it should look like. We'll talk about the right hand a little bit, where it should sit at the top of your backswing. So there's a few different theories about this. Everybody can be kind of a little bit different. I'll tell you, this is what I feel about the right arm. So as you turn to the top of your backswing, I feel like the right arm should match your spine angle. Some people prefer it to be the waiter on the tray waiter position. I find that just a little bit hard because most people don't have extensive internal shoulder rotation, so it makes it really hard for somebody to do that, and I don't really like it. I believe that you can still keep your hands in front of your swing from that position. Okay, so when I get to the top, I like to see that right arm really match the shoulder. Okay, I like to see the right hand have a little bit of bent. All right, that gets my club face square on top. Depending on your grip, if you have a really strong grip and you feel like the club face is closed on top, what you can do with the right arm, or the right wrist rather, is straighten it a little bit, and that'll drop the face down. All right, so if you struggle with the closed face on top, you might just have a little bit too much right arm, right wrist flexion there. Okay, if you look at like a Dustin Johnson or some of the guys that have really bowed wrists on top, the more you bow that right wrist on top, the more the left wrist tends to bow also. All right, so I like to just see it kind of naturally. Okay, when you get it to the top, nothing crazy, nothing like there. All right, so we get it to the top, my wrist is in a good position. Okay, and that's where I like to see my club sit on top of my golf swing. Okay, some people, if you have limited internal shoulder rotation, it's going to be out. And then I have a lot of juniors who have really flexible shoulders. As they get to the top, and I actually see it sit this way, which I try to get rid of for most of them, because that tends to lay the club off. So if you're somebody who struggles with laying the club off on top, get that elbow in the right position. Okay, so I'm going to break out the rotator now so you can kind of see how that trains you to get to the top of your golf swing. So I just came across this tool. It's called the Rotator. Different sites sell it. I'm not going to promote one side over the other, so just go ahead and kind of do your research. You can find prices up and down the scale. It's what you kind of want to go for, and I can't tell you which one's right and which one's wrong. I know that Bob Gossett Golf, they're kind of the founders of this tool, or I guess they used it the most for golf, even though it was intended originally for shoulder, I think, rehabilitation. So you're going to take your right arm, you're going to put it in the little band here, okay, and then you're going to line it up with your left forearm. And then I just grab the end part of the tool right there. Right, so when you take it to the top, if you just turn your shoulders and take it to the top, it puts you in a really good position, right? Because if you go like that, you're definitely going to feel it. And so by pulling this way, gets you that little internal rotation that you need to, and it really helps get you to the right position at the top of your golf swing. Right? If you pull it more, it goes there. You can see how it really works. So it's a great way to get you to feel to the top. And it shows you don't collapse your arm close to your body. Right? So when you take it back, you're going to see there's space on my armpit here, and you don't have to carry it that close. I don't like that. I want to see room. Right? Get you a little bit more width in your golf swing, which width usually leads to a little bit more speed, so we're always looking for that. And so that just a little tool, just really kind of helps you get it to the top. All right. You can even do stuff with your wrist to make sure the wrist's in the right position there. All right. And then, of course, what I like the tool also for is that if you've just turned down through, all right, it prevents you from, a lot of us who go that way with the way down, right? The over the top move, kind of the throw it, the cast move. This gets you into the right position so you don't do something weird with your shoulder. So it works really good to find the top of the backswing, and it starts to train you what it should feel like on the downswing and how you rotate through. So kind of gives you the best of both worlds. All right. So basically, to sum it up, I want to see the wrist about this much bent at the top of your backswing. Again, it depends on your grip. If you have a really strong grip or really weak grip, you might have to make some changes. Just when you get to the top of your backswing, I want your wrist or the club face to match your left forearm. So when you get up here, I want to see that club face match your left forearm. That means you have the right wrist position depending on what your grip looks like. All right. Secondly, elbow matches your spine. All right. Third, we make sure there's space there so it's not collapsed, not close to us. Right. And those are basically what the right arm, in my opinion, should look like, what the wrist should look like. And then when you add in the rotator, you can just check it, help train yourself to feel the correct movement on the downswing, and you'll be good to go. I hope you enjoyed our video today. Make sure you subscribe for videos coming up.